just passed Bayshore Mall, so I'm almost all the way to my destination, which is work. Finally, at 7:30, almost at work. This is all after having to wake up, shower, get myself ready, get the kids up, clean up a bunch of Sorry about that. I sometimes forget to breathe when I'm trying to drive with dumb people. Do you ever get that? Do you forget to breathe because you're just being very cautious of everything and everyone around you because you don't want to die? Anyway, like I was saying, I had to pick up and clean up a bunch of dog poop that I was not expecting because he got into the trash overnight. Not to mention pick up all the trash that he got into overnight because it was chicken wing night. And he doesn't understand that he could die from eating chicken wings. Like bones could protrude his intestines. He doesn't care. This is like the 10th time since he was a puppy that he has really feasted on freaking chicken bones and not died yet. But before I was rudely interrupted by dumb people that wouldn't move out of the fast lane, after cleaning up that dog poop and garbage, made sure the kids and I got ready and got out the house in a timely fashion, we had to go grocery shopping. Yeah, because I was just informed about a camp field trip last minute last night, and I wasn't about to go back out to the grocery store to make their lunches, so I had to makeshift something in the morning real quick. And yeah, my car was parked, I was in my skibbies, there was no way I was going to go back out. They should have told me a couple days in advance. I would have had their lunches packed like a pro. Instead, I threw everything together in a bag and took them to camp. Yay! I am number one mama. I got them some Here we are again. Clean Test Products by Meridian. Yes. The only bad thing about coming so late, which is 8 o'clock, is it's after shift change, so sometimes there's no parking in the nearby parking lot, so I have to walk across town to get in. We'll see. Oh, like I was saying, I got the kids some deli sandwiches, some bakery cookies with the M&Ms and chocolate chips. Yes. Some full-size chip bags and a low-fat, no-sugar soft drink or fizzy juice drinky thingy. Oh, bye, Snow White baby. Oh, here we go again. Yay. So the kids got their lunches. I packed sunscreen. I froze some water bottles so they'll be good for the day. And I'm here with my lunch in hand and my green tea. And I don't get here super early and go in. I wait till the last minute, so don't judge me. Bye. The guys get a little extra treat today, and so do I. These ladies were wrapping this fresh this morning. What? So safe for breakfast? Yes, I do. Story time, story time, story time. Okay, so while we're on the subject of children, you've seen that nice surprise they left for me in the back seat, which this morning were really nice yellow ripe bananas. Over the course of 8 hours, had shriveled into dark little pieces of crap because of the 80-degree weather we've had all day. The smell was disgusting. Okay, Speed Demon, go right ahead. We're not even to the freeway yet. Anyway, like I was saying, on the subject of children, that brings me to my story, which is kind of funny. Hindsight, not at the time. Okay. So I am about to tell you a really boss story. In my opinion, it would work only for men, but it's something that happened to me, I'll just say in the recent past, because I don't want to tell it myself, but, wow, jackass. Okay, you're gonna get into my lane to do that. But anyway, it was an encounter with, someone who was not technically my boyfriend in the past, but you could still consider them an ex, even though it didn't get any further than the dating stage. But I actually ran into them in the recent past while I was out. I was out with my beautiful family, which is my husband and my 2 daughters. And I was looking pretty good that day, and I knew it. Like, my hair had just gotten done, my nails were done, I had a full face of makeup, everything on point, just like you want to be when you run into any of your exes. You got to keep that on point, because you never know who you're going to run into. Not that it really matters at this point, because the past is the past, right? But whatever, I'm petty. I was looking good, my kids were looking good, my man was looking good. I think it must have been on a Sunday, like post-church or something like that. But that worked to my benefit, right? So we come into the restaurant to dine, and I see the guy sitting alone. Like, so he was alone sitting at, like, the bar seating. It wasn't a bar type restaurant, but it had bar seating, like a diner. And he was sitting all alone by himself on one of the stools, like dining alone. Okay, so I did not even look his way because I'm too coy for that, but I noticed him. I know that he noticed me, and I was just being extra, attending to the children, rubbing my man's neck, you know, like, look at this beautiful family. Aren't we a pretty picture? Like, if you hadn't effed up, this could have been me and you right now type of thing. For real. But not like I feel that way, because everything happens for a reason, and I ended up with who I'm supposed to be with. But just flaunting a little. After I did my first little, you know, flexing when we sat down at the table, I pretty much forgot that he was seated across at the bar seating. I pretty much was just enjoying the moment with the family and enjoying the meal, you know, the good food, having conversation, and being really genuine after that. So basically it slipped my mind that he was still in the same restaurant with us. So towards the end of our meal, I just glanced that way and he had already left. So I basically was like, I hadn't even seen him, believe it or not, since we were dating or whatever, years and years ago. And until then, and then you're not meant to run into people at certain times. So maybe that's why I hadn't seen him since then. And then boom, he popped up that day. So I actually was going to treat my family that day, because my husband and I, we alternate. Like, oh, you got the bill last time, let me get that type of thing. So I go to the cashier and I'm kind of estimating how much the meal was, you know, pulling out the money, and they never dropped us the check is what was surprising. So when I get to the cashier, the guy is like, oh, it's already been taken care of. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, can I get the total because, I gotta leave tips still. And he said, don't worry about it. Like everything, plah, plah, plah. To turn the tables on me, he's gonna take care of the whole check and the tip just like that and walk out like a boss. Not even wait till I turn, not acknowledge, nothing, not a head turn. Like, really? You're gonna pay for all of our food and the tip and just leave like that, not even wait for it. Thank you, no, nothing. So freaking annoying. Flipped it on me. I'm like showing that, hey, this could have been you and me. I got a family. He's talking about in his head. I'm just imagining this could have been me. Look, I got money like that. I could take care of you and whoever else type of thing. It just really heated me at the moment. Was annoying, but like appreciated at the same time and kind of like, damn. Guys, if you want to make an impression on a girl and really have it stick with her in her mind, like have it stay with her, do something boss like that. Like you don't even have to be petty about yours. You just be like in control of the situation, But whatever, I got a free meal and I got money in my pocket that day and nobody had to be the wiser. And to story time, and I'm almost to the south side.